Hey family, how are you?
We will always be a family. What you see is how it's meant to be. We stay together, you were made for me. And I'm so happy that we came to be.
So I am in Gateway Mall and it is a ghost town. I've lived in Brooklyn my whole entire life. I've never ever seen it like this, but I want to go to the grocery store because that's the only place I've been going because I've been eating like a cow. I want to make some soup today and I want to pick up a few items for the house. So I am going to go to Aldi's, however y'all say it, and pick up a few items. This just blows my mind how empty it is. And yes, I have been driving. I can drive everyone's car but my own car. Plus, the roads have not been that congested, so I feel very, very comfortable driving. And this has been my life every day. Sis is outside with a bonnet. Y'all know I don't come outside with no bonnet on. The struggle is so real. So I'm out here looking super duper ratchet, trying to hide the fact that I have a bonnet on. One thing that this quarantine has taught me is how to drive. That's all I've been doing is driving because I have no choice. Nobody wants to take me anywhere. So I've just been driving and I've been doing amazing. I'm at Aldi's because I feel like I've been making so much heavy foods like chicken fried, this, that. I want to make like a fruit salad or a regular salad. So I'm here at Aldi's to just make something really quick. Oh, let me get a quarter because you know they make you put a quarter in the cart. I am on my way home to just clean up the kitchen a little bit and I'm going to cook some good up soup. These are the things that I got from the grocery store. This is usually like my weekly pickup. I try to go easy on the unhealthy stuff, still eat hella unhealthy. But listen, I'm trying, okay? So I am super, super excited to make this soup. This is a time when we all need some nice hearty soup. I'm going to post up the list of ingredients. I am making a really big pot of soup. So of course you can cut all these things in half. And the things you don't like and do like, you can always substitute, take them out, add extra in. This soup is completely up to you. So here is everything that I put inside of the soup. I put broth, fresh corn on the cob, yams, butternut squash, carrots, red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper, onions, celery, scotch bonnet pepper. For the seasoning, here's the seasoning that I use. I use fresh garlic. I use onion powder, garlic powder. I also use vegetable seasoning. I use pink Himalaya salt. I probably spelled that wrong. Pretty sure I did. And parsley flakes. First thing you're going to want to do is chop up all of your fresh ingredients that you're going to be putting inside. And you're going to chop up your fresh corn on the cob. Here's a little hack. Take a big knife in a can and put it right there on that corn and bang the knife down. That's all you have to do to cut your fresh corn on the cob. And it goes through nice and easy. So you take your knife, your can, bang that bottom of that knife, well, the top of the knife, and it's just going to chop and you're going to have some freshly cut good corn. I love fresh corn. Please use fresh corn because it just hit different. Then you're going to have all of your fresh vegetables. You're going to have them right up in a bowl. That's your peppers, your onion, your fresh garlic, everything. The first thing you're going to want to do, don't skip this step. Take you some grapeseed oil, olive oil, whatever oil you have. Put it in the bottom of that pot. Like I said, I'm making a really big pot. And you're going to just get, not all, just a little bit of them fresh cut up peppers, garlic, onion. You're just going to put it in there to give that pot a nice coating. You're going to get them fresh things of stewing. It's going to smell so good. It's going to like coat the bottom of your pot. So you're going to just stir fry it up just to get that nice flavor, that aroma going through your soup. So really quickly, that's all you're going to do is just move it around, stir fry that on up, and you're going to start pouring your broth in. I had chicken broth in vegetable broth. I used the vegetable broth instead of the chicken broth just to make this 100% vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly. I used I use 4 bottles of vegetable broth, and I also use 2 bottles of water. So I empty my 4 bottles of vegetable broth into there, and then I fill those broth bottles up with some water, and I put 2 of those in there. When you do that, you're just gonna throw that right on in the pan. That aroma smell amazing, because remember, you was already had your fresh veg stir frying. It just smells so good in here. It just smell amazing. So you're going to put that in there, and the first thing we're going to want to cook is our corn. Keep in mind, like I said, I'm making a really big pot. So if you're making a smaller pot, you're going to want to cut these ingredients in half. So I'm going to put my corn in first, because your corn is going to take the longest to cook. So you're going to put your corn in there for around 15 to 18 minutes, and you're going to let that corn cook out. Once your corn has been cooking for a while, here's where you're going to add some of your seasoning. I put garlic powder. Remember, I already have fresh garlic in there. I'm going to add some onion powder. I'm also going to add some complete seasoning, and I'm going to add some of the Sazon vegetable seasoning. Listen to me. This is your major key. That vegetable seasoning is what's going to set everything off to the top. You don't need no Lawry's, no seasoning, salt. You're not putting none of that in. This is soup, not fried chicken. Okay? So we got our yams. We're going to put our yams in there. We're also going to put our butternut squash in there. Remember, whatever you don't like, you can take out. But I'm telling you, the way this soup came out, you're going to want to add the exact same thing. You're also going to put your carrots in there, and you're going to put the rest of your fresh cut veg in there. You're going to put that's your celery, your red pepper, your green pepper, your onion, your yellow pepper, your fresh garlic. You're going to put all that in there, and you're going to give that a nice stir, baby. If y'all could have smell cam, the smell is amazing. And then you're just going to leave that alone and let it boil down. It's going to be this nice hearty goodness of soup. It's going to make its own. I'm telling you, don't let all the water boil out. Let it boil until a nice soup like this. Then you're going to want to add some Himalaya pink salt. Don't know if I'm saying it right. You're going to want to put 1 Scotch bonnet pepper in there. And I also put some bay leaves in there. Don't leave this pepper in there to boil too long, because then it'll make your soup super spicy. And let it boil out, and it's done. Look at that. It just smells so good. And remember, tasting is your best friend. You're going to want to taste your soup along the way to see how good it tastes and if it's seasoned to your liking. So just take you a spoon and constantly taste till you get that perfect taste that you're looking for. And your soup is all done, and this is soup for your soul. It's going to taste so amazing. I promise you.
FMAK is the squad. Got our mommy going hard. We love our father, we love God. Can't believe we made it this far. We on YouTube going.
Hey family, how are you? I hope that everyone is well. Really quickly, I wanted to end this vlog, which is consistently checking in to make sure everybody is okay. Far as myself, I feel great. My family feels amazing. Every day I thank God for keeping us safe and, you know, in good health. I hate to address or entertain certain things, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But as of lately, I've been receiving like tons of hate DMs and hate emails, and it's just been so consistent that I feel like I'm gonna entertain it just a tad bit. And by entertaining, I don't even mean going back and forth. I'm just going to genuinely let you know you're entitled to feel the way you feel. You are completely entitled to not agree on my life. People are getting mad at me for going to the grocery store. You should be stocking up on food. You shouldn't be going to the You are very much entitled to feel the way you want to feel. But what you're not entitled to do is tell me about it. That's when you're blocked. You feel me? Like, it's like me not liking a person. Like, ew, I don't like her. I'm just gonna tell her that I don't like her. Bitch, you cannot like me, but you're not qualified to tell me that you don't like me. You cannot watch me. You cannot interact with me. You cannot entertain me, but you will not bully me. You will not tell me your unsolicited feelings. You won't do that because I'm going to block you. Now, people like to do things like, oh my God, you shouldn't be going outside. Your whole family going to die, but I'm just looking out for you because I love you. Bitch, don't love me then, okay? You can keep that energy. How dare you? That's like me not liking your hair. Oh my God, I mean, your hair's so ugly, but you people need to learn what you can and can't say to people. Well, you put your, this day favorite comeback. You put your life out here so you get mad when people got something to say about it. And then you have to reiterate again. You are completely entitled to the way you feel. You are entitled to that. And if I don't agree with someone, I am simply not going to interact with them. You don't get to go around bullying the world, telling them how you, oh, I think you ugly, I think your kid's ugly, I think, who are you to think you can do that to people? I just don't want to entertain too much of this. I am just going to say to all my other colleagues, because, you know, I like calling them my colleagues. I watch other people's YouTube channels. I see what other people are going through. People are going to always have something to say about it. Me personally, I don't get up here and I don't address nothing because I don't read blogs, because why would I intentionally want to hurt myself? Oh, Jasmine, everybody around the corner don't fuck with you. Bitch, why are you walking around the corner? Like, I'm just not gonna do it. So the things that I do see that people do bring my way, whether it's via DM, via email, and I just read it, I just simply block them. Because you're not gonna block my blessings by telling me how you feel about me. People were so mad that I had a quarantine gathering. Y'all think I give y'all so much of me. I be around them people every day. I don't put everyone in my life on front of this camera because that's them. That's their personal business. They don't want to be out here. But the moment I showed y'all people who I'm with every single day, and we added drinks and music inside of our own living room, oh my God, everybody gonna catch the corona and everybody's going to die. You are miserable. And I'm not telling you not to be afraid, but I'm going to pray for you because you sitting in your house and you watching that TV and you're going crazy, sis. You literally going to sleep thinking you're gonna die and you're waking up thinking you're gonna die. I'm not telling you don't be cautious, but that fear, you're not implementing that on me. I am not fearful of this situation. I am aware and I'm gonna take precaution. How can you come and tell me, Jasmine, there's something out here that has no cure and so many people got it, you just may have it, or you just may get, bitch, you telling me I can't do nothing about it? Yes, but stay home, wash your hands, stay away from people. Okay, thank you. I'll stay home, I'll wash my hand, I'll limit human interaction as much as I can, but I will not be, you cannot put that on me. You can tell me to stay home, I will do that. You can tell me to be clean and wash my hands and 6 feet distance and don't shake hands. I will do that. But you cannot tell me to be afraid. And there are people who just enjoy living in fear. Like, I know people near and dear to me that has not turned their TV off, who goes to sleep thinking they're not gonna wake up. Bitch, I know people that cough and think they're about to die. You do know common colds, flu, everything that you was experiencing before is not the coronavirus, girl. You can catch a cold and it could not be the coronavirus. Still not telling you don't be precautions. Bitch, you better wear 3 gloves, 4 masks, everything you need. But you, in that fear, keep it to yourself. You will not bring it my way. Somebody told me this morning, yes, I'm gonna die. He went for a walk to get some fresh air with his father because he been in his goddamn house cooped up. He gonna die. You let him go outside. But you expect me not to block you when you're coming in my DMs telling me my 1-year-old baby is gonna die? And it's just your opinion that you're entitled to? And you're entitled to this block, so hold that. You feel me? Listen, I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you stay safe. Most importantly, make sure you stay sane. Turn that news off. Put on your favorite TV show. Play some game. And I pray y'all not letting y'all children watch this news. Let them be aware. let them take precaution, but don't have them babies sitting in front of that TV watching that news. Do family things, play games with them, get to know each other. This is a time that we should come together as a family. Get to know your loved one. Get to know you're laid up with a fuck nigga. The nigga you really thought you want, you've been quarantined with him for about 2 weeks and you hate him. You don't like him. Get to know that, okay? Instead of watching the news, being so consumed in every word they say, take this time to say, okay, I'm stuck in the house. They said don't go outside. Come together. Learn more about your kids. Go through your kids' phone. Because they've been on TikTok popping ass for about 3 months and you never knew. Okay? Grab your husband. Sit him down. Ask him, why are we together? Because I don't really like you like that. Are we in it for the kids? Is it for the money? We can't afford the mortgage. Why are we doing this? Sex ain't even that good. At this point, I'm not even imagining this you. I'm somewhere else in my mind. I don't want it. Do more productive things, okay? Thank you. Be blessed. Leave me alone.